Azrael's Mausoleum is FGO's new permanent high difficulty game mode, recurring challenges, monthly mission, rare progression items, and even a way to exchange material you don't need. But there are multiple reset timers here, and some of the important rewards are time limited, so in this guide, I'll quickly explain exactly how Azrael's Mausoleum works, what you should be doing each month, what to exchange first, and most importantly, how the Hellish Ordeal Missions actually work. To unlock Azrael's Mausoleum, you must clear the beginning of Aftertime. The main content is called Hellish Ordeal. Each month it gives us a different high difficulty quest alongside a set of missions you can complete while fighting it. Completing those missions gives you a new currency called Hellfire, which is spent inside the Angel's Bazaar for rare progression materials. Simply speaking, attempt the monthly Hellish Ordeal, complete its mission, collect Hellfire, then spend the Hellfire in Angel's Bazaar. Like other recent endgame content, Grand Servants can be used inside Hellish Ordeal. You can bring your own Grand Servants and borrow another Grand from support with their Grand Graph effects still active. There is even a recommend support option, so if your own Grand isn't suited for the current challenge, you can borrow a heavily invested attacker instead. Grand's craft essence can also be changed when entering the quest without touching your actual Grand formation. Depending on the fight, you can switch into something like Black Rail and Invincibility Pure CE or whatever counters that month's mechanic. Azrael's Mausoleum runs on 3 different reset timers, which is probably the most important part of the whole system. The material barter system changes every day, the Hellish Ordeal and its mission rotate monthly, which is your main source of Hellfire, and the rare rewards in Angel's Bazaar rotates every 3 months. To quickly remember this, daily exchange, monthly Hellish Ordeal, quarterly reward shop, those are the 3 that matters. Each month's Hellish Ordeal gives up to 70 Hellfire from completing all its mission. Clearing the current 3-month Angel Bazaar entirely causes 210 Hellfire, so if you complete every monthly mission across the full 3-month cycle, you can eventually buy everything in the shop, no trade-offs needed. If you can't complete every mission, or just want the important stuff first, prioritize things like this. First, the Great Dreamfire for 50 Hellfire. This is exceptionally useful if your God Servants already sitting at max spawn 15. Then the new Attack Fall for 20 Hellfire, extremely limited and a direct boost to whichever servants you're invest into. After that, the remaining limited 5-star Falls upgrade, since they are currently only obtainable here. Then move on to the more replaceable progression materials. The Angel's Bazaar also has a separate material barter system, and in long term, this might be one of the most useful parts of the whole mode. Each day, you get a different selection of materials you can trade for another material at the same rarity and a 1-to-1 ratio. Each list of trades is usable up to 5 times, and the selection changes daily at Japan's midnight. I don't recommend blindly exchanging just because the option is here. Instead, check the bazaar whenever you log in. If it's asking for something you're drowning in and offers something you're lacking of, that's a free conversion. When you first open the Hellish Ordeal, you get a huge list of mission requirements, things like deal a certain amount of crit damage, perform X amount of buster chain, use multiple MPs, generate crit store, bring a servant with specific trait, clear under a certain party cost, interact with specific boss mechanics, and many more. Looking at all of those at once, it seems like you need one team that does everything simultaneously. The trick here is you can attempt the quest multiple times, there is no attempt limit, and nothing is gained from forcing every requirement into one perfect run. So instead of asking how do I complete everything in one run, ask what mission can I conveniently group together. The easiest way to systematically approach every future Hellish Ordeal is to split the mission into 3 groups. Offensive missions like crit damage, card chain, MP usage, and crit stores can usually bundle together with one strong damage dealer. Team building missions like specific traits or party cost limits, these often need a completely different composition entirely. For specific missions like interaction against whatever gimmick that month's Hellish Ordeal is built around, instead of twisting one team to cover every category, just clear each group separately. You don't need to clear every mission just to participate in Azrael's Mausoleum. Completing all of them is ideal since that is a full 70 Hellfire, but clear what your account can realistically handle first. If a mission is proving too difficult, wait whatever the remaining Hellfire is worth building another team for before dumping all the resource into servers you barely use. So the main routine here is check the Angel's Bazaar whenever there is a useful daily trade. When a new Hellish Ordeal drops, clear it and knock out as many missions as you can, split across multiple attempts, group by categories for a more systematic approach, collect your Hellfire, then spend it on the limited reward in the 3-month shop. That's all for this Azrael's Mausoleum guide. How would this affect your gameplay and experience in FGO? Comment down your thoughts. For more concise FGO guides and server breakdowns, like and subscribe to show your support, and I'll see you in the next video.